dog found in Holdrege could be called the luckiest pet alive as she made it back home to her owner, who lives in Georgia. The equally amazing part, they were separated for more than a decade.
As Lauryn Bentley tells us in tonight's edition of Show Us Something Good, by the way, I have goosebumps, a man's best friend is always worth fighting for.
It's a mystery how Mimi the dog was able to survive on her own after being missing for 10 years. But she's a very special and lucky dog as she was finally reunited with her owner.
I was in initial shock when it all settled in. I just broke out in tears. I felt so bad. I felt the urgency of needing to go get her.
Mimi's journey is a long one.
10 years is the longest span that we've ever come across anybody having a dog that's been missing that long.
And the road back home to her owner in Georgia starts in Phelps County.
A client of ours had been out driving in the country and had spotted a dog wandering around, and when he pulled over, he was able to coax her into the car.
She was then taken to the North Park Animal Hospital in Holdrege to get checked for a chip.
And then we looked up her ID number and found out that there was a tag registered from several years ago.
But the information was out of date until Jan Newth at the Holdrege Animal Rescue went online to investigate after recognizing the name on the chip.
I put it all together and I went on Facebook and started stalking.
She then spoke to Deidre Kaler on the phone, asking if Mimi was hers.
She was crying so hard that we had to stop because I had completely overwhelmed her, and she definitely wanted Mimi back.
Newth then started thinking of ways to get Mimi home, the journey nearly 500 miles long. And after much thought, she recruited her husband.
I just kind of casually said to Steve, gosh, this dog could really use a ride.
From there, they made a plan to meet Kaler and get her back to where she belongs.
Steve drove to Columbia, Missouri, while the owner drove up from Columbus, Georgia to Columbia, Missouri. And so they met almost in the middle.
Though Mimi's eyesight and smell wasn't like it used to be, they say she remembered her owners.
But as soon as she saw my son when I got home, she definitely remembered.
And Kaler says it feels good to have her sweet dog back in her life after so many years apart.
I feel more at peace. Knowing that she's gonna be able to live her final years with us.
Showing you something good.
She's a very lucky dog.
I'm Lauryn Bentley.